actually became affiliated to Encircle through my mom. Unbeknownst to me, actually, they bought all the dishes and stuff for the house down in Provo. And then my mom's like, hey, told me about Encircle and kind of what Stephanie was doing. And so they're having this open house. And so I went down there with them, and there was like this, they had like little plaques and sayings that people had donated the piano and all that kind of stuff. And I saw my parents' names, and I was like, what is this? You know, which was really cool to see my parents not only support me, but wanting to support the LGBT community.
Before I came out, I saw the Encircle video right when it opened. Or while I was kind of like in that transition of coming out, and saw Jacob kind of promoting it and saw a little bit of his story. I decided if I ever came out, I really wanted to go help with something like that. And so once Alec and I started dating, and his mom and dad had been introduced to it, and they kind of brought it up as well, I was like, hey, we've got to go do something different, because once we both stopped going to church and having that part of service, we wanted to find something to kind of replace that and to help the community we were becoming a part of.
The big thing that I struggled with, and then actually it was like, I didn't want it to identify me. I didn't lead, like when I decided that I was going to come out and go down this path to find true happiness, I didn't want to lead with it. I didn't want to be, hi, I'm Alec, I'm gay. You know, it's, hi, I'm Alec. I'm still the same person you've known for 18 years, 19 years, you know. And so that's kind of how I've always looked at it. It's not something that I start off the conversation with, but for surely it's something I'm not scared to say or talk about, because it is a part of me and who I am, and is creating the future and my family and everything that brings me happiness in life. That's what I would say for me.
Yeah. So for myself, I mean, I had a little bit longer coming out story. I kind of went through this phase of, well, maybe I'm just bisexual, still tried to make it work and try and stay in the church and try and find a wife. And I did that for about 6-7 years after initially coming out to my parents, because I really wanted to try and see if I could make the church thing work. And then after about 6-7 years and lots of girlfriends, lots of serious girlfriends, I realized it wasn't going to work for me. And I realized I'm just gay. I'm not bisexual, I'm gay. And so I finally kind of accepted that part of me, and decided it was time for me to go see if there was more happiness out there for me, living more true to myself and true to who I was. And so started dating, and it didn't take long to find Alec. I think within probably 6-7 months of like really coming out and fully being who I am, Alec and I met, and things moved pretty quick after that. But I finally discovered what true happiness was for me personally, and life just kind of accelerated after that. It just became a lot more enjoyable, a lot brighter.
There was that corny phrase that came out, I don't know how many years ago, of it gets better. And I didn't like it, because it's just like, oh, it's corny. But it truly is true that finding who you want to be and coming to terms with that, and just truly seeking out what's going to make you happy is more important than anything else. And that's kind of what I had to come to terms with, that being my true self and finding somebody I love that's a man, and seeing that dream become a reality with being engaged and talking about starting a family together is something that I would think about at night that I didn't think was a reality, but here it is. And it is totally possible. And even if, I would say it's totally possible even if you don't have support from your immediate peers or family, that there's another family out there that the circle is. And there's people that come from the circle that will totally make your dreams become a reality.